Hey everyone, Jen here, and welcome to another Royale High video. I don't think I did my last video justice, or rather I should say, I don't think I did the topic of my last video justice. I think I forgot a lot of things. I think I was a little chaotic in my explanations and not keeping everything consistent and coherent, and I'd like to give it another try. However, I feel like people at my level and above, they don't really need these kind of videos. It's the people who are brand new to the game that need these kind of videos the most. So I'm gonna switch over to my alt account, which is right around level 10, and we're gonna see how quickly we can level up and get diamonds. She is exactly a level 10. So the first things you're going to want to note are that you only have one quest available to you. You do have your needs that you can use to get points and level up. And you also have these three things at the time of recording this video as well. Crystal Fountain, which by the time you see this video might be renamed to Dream Fountain. It is actually the Dream Fountain. It's only called Crystal Fountain during Glitter Frost, and because everything is a little bit behind schedule, not all of the Glitter Frost stuff is gone yet, hence calling it Crystal Fountain. Unless, of course, they've renamed it permanently to Crystal Fountain, which I haven't heard the community talk about, so I don't think they have. You have your student portal login and then the wheel that you can spin. There's also the old campuses and Sunset Island, as well as Royal Archery at the time of recording this video, and we'll get into that later, that you can use to level up and get diamonds as well. Now, one thing to note is there really is no such thing as diamond farming anymore. You can try, but it's going to take you a really long time. If you've played this game in the past, you know that it used to be relatively easy to farm diamonds and get at least some amount of diamonds built up every day, even if you didn't level up. Since the release of Campus 3, diamond farming is pretty much done. Now your main way of getting diamonds is going to be leveling up. The good news is that leveling up is a lot faster than it used to be. So let's go through this and hopefully I don't forget anything this time. Here's how I'm starting my brand new Royale High account in early 2024. The first thing I do when I get into the game is I choose a chest on the royal wheel and I spin that wheel for a prize, and let's see what we get. It should stop any second here. There it goes. I got nothing. Okay, well, that was a bust, but let's move on. Now, in most cases, people would typically tell you go out and make a wish at the Dream Fountain. You can make wishes at the Dream, or right now the Crystal Fountain, every 2 hours. So they're not wrong. If you want that to be part of your starting daily routine of Royale High, to go out there and wish on the Dream Fountain, by all means do it. I will tell you, I personally feel like all the loading screens are not worth it. I wait until I get a quest over here that brings me out that way in the first place before I worry about making a wish at the Dream Fountain. Same with my needs up here. I wait definitely for the hunger need because right now all we have are very expensive vending machines, so I don't even bother with that one unless I get a quest pertaining to getting food or snacks, at which point you will get points for that. But if I get, say, brush my teeth or brush my hair, maybe not so much brushing hair, but definitely brushing teeth or washing PE clothes, then I take a shower while I'm there. And likewise with this one, I either wait for the nap time quest to come up, or if I'm in the dorms for some other quest, then I sleep. The other thing is I don't bother taking care of these needs unless they're 40% or below. Again, all the loading screens to get everywhere just does not make it worth it to keep all of those things up all of the time. So, in keeping with my routine, after I finish the wheel here, I check what my first quest is, because usually at that point I've already forgotten. And in this case, I only have one quest I can do, and it's dress coded. So let's head up to the office right up here, and I will do a little video giving you a tour of all the places in Royale High eventually here. Dress coded is this box over here, so all you have to do is click on it, wear the PE shirt for a moment, and then click off, or not. Can we get rid of the shirt? There. Click off, and here is the perfect example of what I was talking about. So my sleep is at 0, and I just got a quest for Ding Dong Ditch, which takes place in the dorms over here. So let's head in there now, and I'm gonna grab a dorm room real quick while I'm at it, and then I'm gonna go to a different dorm that is not mine, and I'm gonna click the knock button, and I'm gonna run away really quickly. I really dislike this quest, but okay. Ringing passing period is next. However, since I'm already in here and it's not worth it to go through the load screens, this is where I come to my next part. Now, a lot of quests require you to buy items such as this mattress on the floor here, a hairbrush, a toothbrush, or books. You're not necessarily going to have the money for that stuff until you get at least between level 5 and 10, and the mattress alone is 1,500 diamonds. The next best one, which is on a platform here, is 3,000 diamonds. And then of course you have the hairbrush and the toothbrush, which are ironically more expensive than the bed. It's a little bit weird, but okay. I would normally have more diamonds here at this level, at level 10, but I obviously spent some on a mattress, and I spent some diamonds during Glitter Frost as well to buy gifts. And so I'm a little bit lower than I should be for a level 10, but not tremendously, maybe only a couple of thousand. So really all I would have right now is enough to maybe buy the hairbrush or the toothbrush or the books, but not all three for sure. Now, if I had the nap quest, I would change into pajamas, but I don't. I'm just here getting this sleep meter up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep in my athletic wear here. So let's see how many points we get just for doing this. I'm at 27% full. My sleep meter was at 0. It is now full, so let's press stop. And we are 73% full. I think it's a little bit less than it used to be, but it's still pretty darn good. You're still gonna fill that meter up very, very fast by showering and sleeping whenever you get below 40%. So let's go back out to the heart of the castle, because that is also the new locker area, and that is our next quest. Let's go down to the lockers here, and I hope so far I am making sense. The purpose of waiting to sleep or take a shower until you get a quest that brings you to that area is because of the loading screens. I just don't find it worth it to go through all of those loading screens when you only have one quest that you can fulfill at this point anyways, and you're gonna run into a problem like I just did now. So, not only do I not have any friends that I can currently play with, sure, I could ask if anyone in the server is willing to do a study session with me, and I find that you can actually find quite a few very generous people who will take a few minutes out of their day to do that for you. But I cannot afford the book to do it. So in order to do book check or study sesh or any of the ones relating to book, you have to go to the locker and shop for locker supplies, and you have to buy. I have this one here, but I think any of the ones with books in them will work. I'm not 100% sure. I have this very first one up here, and that one definitely works for sure. I actually have enough money right now to buy this one, but even if I bought that one, I still wouldn't have anybody to study with. So at this point, I would definitely go out and use this opportunity because I have an entire hour to wait. And I would go to the fountain just outside of the heart of the castle and go to the fountain here and make a wish. So let's do that. What's going to happen is you're going to click on it. You're going to read about the fact that there are stories. You're going to click on make a wish. It's gonna go through a little mini sort of cutscene type of thing here, and then you will get the story. Now these change all the time, and you can read through them, and then you pick which one you want. I think I'm just gonna go with the pink one this time, and then you finish reading through the stories, and you get your reward. In this case, I got 645 diamonds, which is actually really good. I think that's one of the larger amounts I've ever gotten on this account. Now at this point you have a few choices. You can go back inside and play the only mini game that we currently have available to us in Campus 3, which is musical chairs. You can go ahead and take care of your hygiene need if you so choose, or you can head out to the royal world. You can do a pageant at Sunset Island, or you can play through the classes at Campus 1 or Campus 2, or you can play a round or two of Royal Archery. As far as I can tell, everything that has this particular menu on the side, and it has to look just like this, and I'm pretty sure most of the areas in the game have this now, but if you run into an area that doesn't have this menu that looks identical to this on the side, then leveling up does not count there. And you can go ahead and get level up points there, but if you get close to reaching the top like I am now, I would leave that area and come to an area such as Campus 3 that has this menu on the side, so you can be absolutely sure that your level up will count, because you have these things, Sparkly Star achievements, and your goal is to unlock more quest slots. After you've leveled up 20 times, you get a second quest slot. After you've reached level 75, you also open up the trading hub, which I will talk about in a moment. After 100 levels, you get a cash out premium with tidy textbooks, which we don't currently have available to us, but it's apparently coming back very, very soon. And then after 200 levels, you can unlock a third quest slot, which means you will have so many more opportunities to level up and gain XP. Now, this part can be kind of confusing for new players. There is a level 180 and then there is a 200 levels. If it says level first, then your level up here, mine says level 10, or at the bottom of that panel over there, it would say level 10 if you could see that right now as well. That has to say level 180. However, if it says the number first and then levels, that's how many times you have to level up where this menu is showing for it to count. And when you level up that many times, you unlock that sparkly star achievement. Now, some people would tell you to farm diamonds. There are places in Royale High that you can still sort of farm diamonds, and they would tell you the best ways to farm diamonds. I'm telling you right now, I don't play this game as much as a professional Royale High YouTuber does, but I play it enough to know farming diamonds is a useless task, and it's just going to get really boring really fast. There are some that would say trading is your best option at getting diamonds quickly, and I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely not true. On this account, you can't even trade because it's a level 10. You have to reach level 75 before you're even allowed in the trading hub. And I can almost guarantee that even at level 75, you're not going to have anything worth trading unless you get incredibly lucky and get a halo in this fountain back here. And who wants to give away their one and only halo? The chances of getting more than one halo by level 75 is almost zero. And unless you use Robux to buy diamonds, you're not going to have multiple premium items from the shop, which are the only other tradable things, and no one's gonna want to buy any of the free stuff. So really and truly, trading is not worth it until you're a very high level player. On my main JSimLady account, I am 586, I think, and I still don't have enough stuff that's worth trading to get me more diamonds. So I don't think trading is gonna be your way to go. I think really and truly leveling up is all you can do. Now, to make it easier and faster, you can come here and buy these 2 game passes. They are not cheap. They are very expensive, and not everybody has the money for that. But if you can afford these 2 game passes that double and even quadruple your diamonds, or even if you can just get one of these game passes, it really will be worth it. As a more casual Royale High player, I think that I am more in tune with newer players rather than higher level players. And I think if you follow this video, you will be leveling up in no time. I personally really got into playing Royale High when they gave us the ability to customize our dorm rooms. It kind of makes me excited for the future of Royale High and what other customizations might be down the road for us. But I am most interested in the dorm room customizations and building and decorating there as soon as I can get enough diamonds to do so. But even on my account that's 586 levels, that's really hard to do. The furniture in this game is incredibly expensive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!